My greetings to you, practical Virgo, with incredible sense of humor. So, my name is Maria Regul, and this is a focus for you for November 2020. Let's come and see what will be in this month. So, I can say that November will bring us a lot of positive events, and that's why during this month you can be relaxed. But at the same time, it will be the opposition between your ninth and third house, and so you can have some difficulties with the trainings, or maybe if you have some paperwork, you will have some maybe problems, or if you run international business, you may also have some disagreements with your international partners. And if you are going for a trip or a business trip, so you can face with some obstacles either. On the 4th day of November, Mercury will go into the direct motion, and it will be in your second house in Libra. And during this period of time, your interest in money will increase, and you will think more practically, and maybe you will have some plans about your money, how to invest them, and you will have some ideas how to get the additional income. And also during this time, some relatives and neighbors, or maybe your friends, can help you in this way how to solve the money problem if you have it. And additional income and ideas of additional income can be brought by intellectual labor, and some maybe commercial transactions and trade. Even traveling during this time will be associated with money or health. And so maybe you will pay for the course that you decide to buy, or maybe you will do shopping, and you will spend more money during this period of time than you expect. The next date is the 11th of November. Mercury will go to your third house, and physically it's the period of troublesome, and so your interests will spread to different activities and to different areas of activity, and at this time intellectual activity will increase, and so you will become more mobile, and so you will even think faster, and you will become more sociable, and business trips are possible during this period of time, and the interest to get knowledge will either increase. And it's a good time to start some new course, and maybe to attend some conference, and maybe you will want to start getting your education, and also students can take exams, and it's also a good time for it. And it's a really good time for any negotiations and meetings, and if you make some plans for future, it will be also successful. And these days, during this time, it's good to establish relationships with close relatives, brothers and sisters. And also I can say that during this time Mercury will continue to form aspects to your fifth house, and the chance to meet your romantic partner will be really great. And if your job is connected with some public speaking or some advertising campaign, maybe you take part in any advertising campaign, so it also will be successful for you. And the next date is the 14th of November. Mars becomes direct in your 8th house. And now Mars will give us activity, and so our energy will increase, and during this period you may have to work a lot and even more than the previous time, and so maybe you will have to solve some issues related to joint business, joint ventures, or maybe you will solve some problems which are connected with other money, other people's money, and insurance or inheritance, or maybe taxes, or maybe you will decide to get some loan or credit, and so you will get in different situations where you need to show the responsibility. And the 15th of November will bring us new moon in the sign of Scorpio in your 3rd house. And during this time, new moon, that means that it's something new, and something new will come into your life, and maybe you will decide to start your education, or maybe you will want to pass your driving exams, maybe, or maybe some of you will travel somewhere, and you will have more meetings and communications and contacts in general during this time. And it's a good time for those people who want to start business and trade, or who provide some service. And I can say that the flow of customers and buyers may increase during this time, so be ready for this situation. Yes. And moreover, I can say that it will be the harmonious. There will be harmonious aspects during this time, and all your business ideas, all your business thoughts that come into your mind will realize successfully. And the next date is the 21st day of November. Venus moves to your 3rd house, and again, yes, 3rd house, and the problem of communication with other people, the problem of connections and trips and contacts and pleasant contacts and romantic acquaintances, different meetings, as I said. So all these themes will be relevant during this time, and maybe you will have more correspondence, and so maybe you will so at any case you will become attractive and emotional, and so you will be ready to talk to other people, and that's why so you can really clinch a lot of important deals which are important for you, I mean. And again, it's time for passing exams and for getting and defending diplomas and different projects. As well, travel to advertising activities will be successful also. The next date is the 23rd day of November. Sun goes into your 4th house, and the solar energy of this period is directed towards to your family, and you will have more household chores and maybe issues which will be related to home and to property. And interest in family relationships and affairs will increase either. And the main energy you will spend at home and with your family. So maybe you will pay attention to your parents, and maybe you will want to buy a new apartment or a flat or house, or maybe you will want to sell it on the contrary, yes, or maybe to rent, and maybe you will decide to change the place of living. So maybe some of you will want to have some reconstruction, and some of you will want to move to the countryside. And the next date is the 29th of November. Neptune goes to the direct motion in your 7th house. And when Neptune is in retrograde, it removes rose-colored glasses from our eyes, and when it gets back, we can act. And also it can help us to get rid of destructive habits. And also when Neptune is in your 7th house, I can say that it can give you a new love or marriage partner, and you can really meet with the spiritual your soulmate, and maybe you will decide to get married, and at any case you will fall in love with this person. And the next important date is the 30th of November. We'll have lunar eclipse during this time in your 10th house. And you know that some transformations will occur in the field of career, and maybe you will decide to change your work, or maybe you will get some promotion, or maybe you will be invited for the interview. So who knows, at any case you will have some changings. So my dear friends, thank you for attention. I hope that this month will be really positive for you. See you.